Greg, this show is called CEOs Get Real. You want to get real on this for a minute? So what is your journey to getting to where you are?
Well, I think it all gets back to why we do things. Why do you do things?
What is your why?
That's right.
That's right.
Why do you do it? One is I enjoy helping people.
Yeah.
I get fulfillment out of being, helping clients and people plan and see their things come to fruition. And life is a journey, and so our clients over the last 30 years many of them have passed, but I've been able to work with the families and see these things settled and passed on, just like we planned.
Yeah. And
there's a lot to be said for that. So it gives you, in a way, you're leaving a legacy by helping people leave a legacy.
Yeah.
And so it's multiplied. So that's probably, there were early days, Chris, like I'm sure most business owners, where you just felt like giving up.
Yeah.
This is tough. Am I going to make it? You get past that first 5 years and, things start really falling in place and more. And, but yeah, it was every day. That's what you had. I just kept at it.
Now, there probably isn't a CEO out there who didn't go through the times you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And, we talk about resilience and the things that really makes leaders. What does it really take to get there, right? Mm-hmm. And it's those hardest moments that you really need to overcome when you're questioning everything. And that takes a certain character and conviction to succeed. It takes a power or a source of light. What did it take for you? Well, what were examples of those moments and what got you through it?
That's a great question, Chris. Yeah, I can remember sitting around the family dinner time with my small little family at that time, and things were tough because you're spending everything you can into the business, and I relied on my faith a lot. And so I remember sitting around the table and I said, "Hey, little son was probably 8, my daughter was probably 4, and I said, we're going to pray, thank God for our food, and then we're going to pray for Daddy's business." But prayer is not everything, right? You have to do something.
That's right.
And so what I did, we cut out anything we didn't need. Gave up cable.
Cable TV.
It wasn't much, but you know what? If you did that 10 times, all of a sudden you're looking at enough money to...
That was serious stuff back then, by the way.
Oh.
Now it would be considered detox because it's also...
That's right.
That's right.
Gave up stuff you didn't need to have, this membership, that membership. And it also became a game of challenge, kind of like losing weight. When you go on a diet, it's going to be a challenge.
Right.
We're going to do this. And sure enough, not only did we do our part, but the faith, putting it out there, business started to come as well, and completely out of debt within a couple of years, and things started to turn. So it takes commitment, but you have to really want it, and you wouldn't be doing it at that level if you didn't really want it, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, you said we're going to make this happen, but did you know that you said faith? You mean your Christian faith? Can I ask?
Christian faith, yeah.
Okay. Did you know that you were backed? Did you know that this was your calling?
That's a good question because, for a long time, my dad was a minister, by the way. And I thought, how when things don't go right, a lot of people get called into the ministry because your business is not doing good, right? And,
I didn't know that was a thing, by the way. Is that a thing?
Well, no, but I would see people do that. I thought,
yeah.
Well, why didn't you stay at your other business? Well, I just felt like God called me. Well, if they were making a buttload of money, maybe God wouldn't be calling them,
Sure.
So when things get tough, maybe they can't make it. Maybe they just give up.
Yeah.
And maybe they are called. But my deal is I felt like it, maybe I was, and I think God brought some people into my life, very wise leaders that knew me, and says, you need to be in business. That's your best ministry. Anybody, you'll reach more people in the business world as an influencer. As a faith spreader, right, versus standing behind a pulpit necessarily. And so I got to thinking about that, Chris. I thought, maybe he's right.
Right.
And so basically it allowed me to put off those blinders, if you would, and the clouds that were kind of maybe pressing me in,
Yeah.
and it allowed me to, okay, I'm gonna just do this and just on faith.